It seems like a lot of value for a very low price, especially the review, the monthly review. I know we're coming up towards our end of our time, but that monthly review, is that, I mean, okay, so if I'm paying $24 a month, I'm not expecting someone to get on a phone call with me and go over my financials. Is this just an email that's sent to us and we say, okay, we have to review this email? I mean, I'm assuming that's what it is.
It's built into our application, both whether you're coming to our desktop web application or you're in the mobile app. And it is just essentially a workflow that steps you through all of your transactions and the matching receipts, gives you that final opportunity to say, yup, looks good, that's in the right place, and ready to be marked as reviewed.
Mhm.
Step through those. And we've seen customers who will do that, as the month goes along.
Oh, so not wait until the end of the
Right. You
month.
don't have the big pile at month end. And
I
what
love that pile. I like the stress. I mean,
that
if I can add more
exactly.
stress to the business, I'd just do it.
And what that does is as you go, you essentially are getting near real-time feedback on the performance of your business. So you've kind of gotten through the monthly review. Great, I'm caught up for the week, or maybe I'm halfway through the week. You click over to our insights and you're seeing trends. All of a sudden, you're like, oh, wait, what happened? This month to date so far, I'm like down compared to where I would be at this point in the month last month. What the heck's going on here? And
Does it give you any sort of insight as to why you're not reading what you're thinking you should be reading?
it's actually something we are going to be adding later this year is things like being able to compare yourselves to other business owners in your industry and things exactly like that. Yeah.
Mm. That'd be interesting. Just because a lot of times people don't know. They're like, "Well, I'm at 5% net. That must be good, right? I have money in the bank."
Right. Yeah.
And then they see their industry average is either higher or lower, which obviously, 5% it's okay. It's still probably above industry average, sadly. But
3% is industry average.
yeah, but it's good to know those barometers that we have a goal.
I'm still working my way up. I need to bump
You're
up
at
to
2,
three.
right?
No, I need to bump up 3% to get to industry average. So, no, no,
At least you didn't say you didn't have to bump up 5%.
well, probably really do. I have to bump up 5%. No, I'm kidding. It's one of those things like you have a rule of thumb, and I wish whoever came up with that, I'm chopping my thumbs off.
Right.
It's one of those things where what do I need to be like? What net profit do I need to be at better than what you were last month? That's the number that you want to be at. But there's a way to help, not necessarily tell you like, hey, technician number 5 is a horrible salesperson. You need to get rid of them. But more so like, hey, look, your cost of goods sold are way too high. Your percentage of cost of goods sold way too high. Maybe your supply house went up on prices and didn't tell anybody, and your technicians are still buying everything and not looking at how much it costs.
Exactly right. We've had customers who have said, oh my gosh, Neat has saved me thousands of dollars in billing errors that I get from my vendors just by stepping through this monthly review process. And I'm like, man, you must be processing a ton of invoices. They're like, well, yeah, that's the nature of my business.
Is there a limit on those invoices?
Absolutely not. No limit to how many transactions get fed into our system, how many invoices you produce, none whatsoever. We wanted to make it a simple, all in one product, all in one subscription, and remove all the limits we can. So I don't care how many receipts you want to upload into our system.
Oh, don't challenge me.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Switch over from
I just can't
from the
wait.
other guy's church, and we'll put it
Honestly, I cannot wait to give my CPA a box of blank receipts, and at the bottom of it says, "Just kidding. Here, go to this website."
Yeah. Neat, and that's the best part of my job, guys. Neat.com is where you go to find a lot more information.